Oh, Foxy, it's your birthday. Not for real, just for play. This is Cree Summer, and Moana Nui will be right back.
Welcome to the Opinionated Variants of the 616. My name is Simone, and I am here with my BFF, Teresa. How you doing, girl? How you doing?
Well, pretty good.
It has been a crazy month. And the month just started.
Right. We're not even into the tens yet.
it's already been crazy. I can't believe the first quarter is gone, and we're at the beginning of the second quarter, April, and man, I've got so much to do, and I keep saying I'm going to do it the next day, and I don't get nothing done.
Right, I can relate.
I keep saying that. So what's been going on with you before we start?
More of the same, a lot of movies.
Are you traveling for work, or are you stationary?
I'm stationary for a while. I think that was probably my only trip for work this year. Was California. So anything else I do will be leisure, but I don't have anything on the books right now. So I want to say I'm chilling, but I'm not chilling because
no, I can see that you're not chilling. You're shopping. I haven't. I think I checked. Was it maybe 2 days ago? You kind of late on your T-shirt Tuesday.
I'm very late. To be honest, this whole political climate has been weighing heavily on me mentally, and I just haven't been able to make myself do it yet. But my goal, because I've got the T-shirt, I got a T-shirt at an event we went to this weekend. It's in there, and the ring light is plugged up and everything. So my goal is to get back at it. Maybe do it tonight if I can, but to get one posted this week.
Yeah, the political stuff. I have to watch the news because of the weather. We're in Texas. So I need to know what the hell is going on. The weather is so crazy, and I know, sometimes it's not officially hurricane season, but there has been times where a hurricane has fallen before the official hurricane season.
Right.
So I am starting my preparations, getting all of my water and all of that other stuff, putting it in the garage. Just finished yelling at them, do not touch this water. It is the hurricane water. Get the filtered water out the refrigerator. That's what I buy the damn filters for. The refrigerator water is good. Just drink that. Because I'm picking up bottles all over the place in the game. I'm like, y'all are not even drinking the damn water. So it's just been crazy. But okay, so we're gonna get started with movies, and we're gonna take it in a kind of two types of categories. One is going to be the movies that you're looking forward to just this month, because we got movies that are coming out. We'll talk about the May ones later, but for April. Then we're going to talk about some, I don't want to call it legendary, your favorite movies. The movies that you, not kind of legendary, but okay, these are the movies that I kind of like and I watch no matter what when they come on. So the movies that there's only 3 for this month. And I haven't taken the kids to see it. It's not really one that I want to see. And the only reason why they didn't go and see it when it came out is because they was in trouble. So, and that was Minecraft. Okay. But if they can be good for a week, during the school week, then they can go on a weekend. Sinners, I have an advanced screening for that. So I'm going to go see that. and then The Accountant 2, which I am so excited. The Accountant was my movie. When I say Ben Affleck was fucking amazing in that movie, I love that movie. And I didn't even realize at the end of the movie, the girl that he bought the computer for was the one that was talking. Girl, how many times have I seen this movie that clicked? And it's the same thing happens when I see a Harry Potter movie. I was like, I've seen this movie like 1,100 times, and I just noticing this particular screen or item or scene. But The Accountant 2 is going to be amazing. I can't wait. What is your movies for April? Oh, and the one that you already saw, G20.
Yeah. So we are kind of going a little bit crazy this month. So we saw Minecraft. It was pretty good. You know, I've never.
Did they show the trailer for Wicked 2?
No.
Okay.
Is there a trailer already?
There is a trailer, but they're being sneaky about when they're going to drop it.
Okay.
So they did drop the trailer, but I think it was at a certain movie because people are talking about it, but they're not showing it. So
gotcha.
I can't wait to see.
So we saw Minecraft. Was it last week? We saw The Working Man. They were both good. And I don't know if other stuff was this month. But anyway, we saw G20.
Mm-hmm.
There was a screening of G20. And I had already seen it before, but still, it's such a good movie. That was an Amazon screening we went to. We actually got an AARP screening of G20 tomorrow that I'm going to. And
is it online? Is it AARP online or?
No, it's in the theater.
Okay. Oh, I gotta check my AARP. Shit.
Right. movies for grown people is what.
Yes. I love that.
And let's see, we got tickets we're going to see The Drop on Wednesday.
Okay.
And then we got tickets we saw The Amateur last weekend, going to see The Accountant 2 next weekend. So we're just being crazy this month. And then we've already got tickets for Sinners as well. Yeah. And then I think something else comes out this month too. But I don't know. That's enough for now. That I'm already confused.
Yeah, ma'am. When they say how many movies did you see, you're gonna say like 50 because you see a good 10 movies in a month.
It's picking up. It's ramping up, definitely. So my little movie crew here, we all have a list. So, whenever something's coming out, we just send a little text and we're all there.
Yeah, that's I kind of wait for this agency to say that they have tickets before I buy tickets.
Mm-hmm.
They've been a little slow, but they finally sent something for Sinners, and I'm like, oh hell yeah, I want to go and see that.
Right.
But I haven't seen anything else. I was really expecting The Accountant 2 from them, but hey, I'm happy about Sinners. Hell yes, I will go see that. So I text my girlfriends. I was like, do you want to go and see this with me? I already ordered the 3 tickets, but I'm just trying to find people who wants to go with me. I was like, okay, I already got your ticket. I was like, you're going.
And I haven't even seen the first Accountant. So I got to find some time to watch that before I go see the second.
You have to, because then you'll understand why his brother, you got to watch it. You have to watch it. And I'm don't want to ruin it for you, so I'm not going to say anything more. You have to watch. You have to watch it. It's good. Okay, so not legendary status, but movies that will, when it comes on television, that I will watch. I don't care how many times I've seen it. Of course, Harry Potter, Star Wars, all of them. The only one that I won't watch is it Andor? Yes. I don't care. I don't care.
I saw Andor. I thought it was good.
I don't care. That's a prequel of a prequel. I don't give a fuck. I don't care. I don't care. I love prequels. I love prequels. I love them to death because I love storytelling. Tell me the backstories. That's the biggest thing that I love. But it's a movie. It's a series. It's Star Wars. It's part of Star Wars. It's in the Star Wars franchise. Man behind the chair. Don't pluck hairs. It's part of the franchise, sir. So, I don't like it. I say all of that to say that's the only movie, show, TV show, series, whatever. That's the only one that I don't watch in the Star Wars series.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Godfather, all of them, of course. Godfather, James Bond, but Roger Moore, not really him. I don't really like any of his. Sean Connery is the one that I like.
Mm-hmm.
And then I've seen, what was the other guy? I can't remember his name. But the one
earlier one or a later one? Daniel Craig, Pierce Brosnan.
No, him. I forgot all about him. He didn't even exist. Look, girl. I went from Roger Moore to Craig. I forgot all about Pierce Brosnan. He wasn't even a real one. They just threw him in there just for fun. To me, of course, Roger Moore was the best. My opinion. It's just like Batman, which is another one of my favorites. It's like, which Batman do you like the best? Sean Connery, I think, was a little bit of both. He was a fighter, but not really a fighter, but he was smart. Roger Moore was just smart, wasn't really a fighter. And then you got that Craig guy who was just a fucking fighter. So that's how I feel about Batman. Just Michael Keaton to me was the best Batman because he was a good Bruce. He balanced Bruce Wayne and Batman together. And then you had Clooney, who was a better Bruce Wayne. Val Kilmer, who was a better Bruce Wayne. And then who was that other one? That last one was a better Batman. He was sucked as Bruce Wayne.
The very last one? Because I can't stand the Batman.
Oh, no, that's not even.
I'm not a big Batman person anyway, so.
No, the Batman is not even included in that. That girl, don't even say that. That's not even included in that. The other one, that other one, I can't remember his name. I can't remember his name, but
I'm sure James knows.
The last Batman movies. But I think he was a good Batman, but not a good Bruce Wayne.
Okay.
The only one that was both was Michael Keaton. Of course, John Wick. All of my John Wick movies, even the Continental. Did you ever get a chance to watch that?
I have not seen any John Wick movies yet.
Oh, girl, John Wick is just it's like the Matrix. You gotta watch it.
Christian Bale.
Okay, yeah, Christian Bale. He's a better Batman than a Bruce Wayne. He sucked as Bruce Wayne. All of the John Wick movies, and then again, how I love backstories. There's the Continental, the hotel that they're allowed to go to, whether you're good or bad, and there's no killing allowed on a Continental. You have to check yourself, and if you do break the rules on the Continental, they kill you. point blank, period.
Okay.
So I love the backstory on how that became, how the person that we saw in John Wick became the head of the Continental. So that was a good backstory. Not all of the Fast and Furious, because the second one I thought was crap. I think they was trying to, what's the black guy? I think they was trying to make it more about him. And I don't. The second Fast and Furious, Too Fast, Too Furious was garbage, but then all the other ones were better. There's the further along they got, the better they got to me. I'm not really a Lord of the Rings fan. I just like the second one. I don't even know if it was the second one or it was the third one. Lord of the Rings, Return of the King. I don't know. Whichever one that was is the one that I liked. The others I really could care less about. What else? Just it that I wrote down that I can remember off the top of my head. Did I say Indiana Jones? Yeah, Indiana Jones.
Mm-hmm.
All of those, and I was hoping that they would continue that on. Considering that the last one. And speaking of the Matrix, it made me think, because it came on television. It was the because they had the three movies, the Matrix, and then the fourth one. They came back with the fourth one where Trinity was actually the one with the power too, and they both ended up flying away. So the Matrix is one of my movies that I will always sit and watch. If I'm flicking the channel and I see it, that's what I'm going to watch.
Oh, yeah. I was never much on watching movies, like rewatching movies, until I got into the Marvel movies. So really, every now and then I'll get like an urge to go back and rewatch a Marvel movie to like refresh my memory. But otherwise, I've never really been a rewatcher. If I flip through and I can't find anything on TV, but Ghostbusters is on, I will watch Ghostbusters.
That's another one that I will watch.
I love Ghostbusters. I rewatched Die Hard came on over the Christmas holidays. I watched Die Hard and Die Hard 2.
Mm-hmm.
But as far as just like anytime they're on, no, I'm not a big movie repeater. I will.
Now the one with Samuel L. Jackson, I didn't care too much for that one.
A Die Hard movie?
Yeah, he did the.
Was that a Die Hard movie?
Yeah, he did one with Samuel L. Jackson.
Yeah.
I don't like that one. I would put that one last. But all of the other ones that he did were really good, especially the further along, the hacking, the one with the hacker kid, and then the one with his son.
Yeah. The movie, the G20 kind of reminds me of a Die Hard type movie. So, and I do kind of like that action genre. But yeah.
Oh, I can't wait for that. Just to see why. She deserves so many flowers, and she's not given the award. She should have got an award for what was that, Woman King?
Woman King.
She should have got something for that.
Yep.
Just this action movie. I love it. I love it. I love it.
And when we saw it, the Amazon screening we saw, there was a live stream of a Q&A with the cast afterwards. It was so good.
Oh, wish I was. Oh my God. Yeah, I can't wait. I can't wait. I'm going to be tagging everybody. I'm going to find everybody's Instagram, Twitter. I'm going to find everybody something, and I'm going to be posting. This movie is fucking amazing. I'm going to be live tweeting the same time as I'm watching it. I don't care. I can't wait. Can't wait. So that's it. You don't, there's nothing that stops you if you see you scrolling.
No, probably the most likely, like, you know, anytime I see it on, I might stop, would be Black Panther. But that's really it.
And they've been showing that a lot. And it's not just Black Panther. It's Black Panther, and then right behind it is Black Panther 2.
Mm-hmm.
So that TNT and USA. If it's not on one, then it's on the other one. And they've been showing that back to back. It's pretty good. And then I'm so glad you changed your name to Junior Cosplay Girl, because the next question is cosplay. Cosplay ideas of your classic characters. I'm not really into mythological. I've done Greek gods and gender bend those, so I was kind of. I love gender bending, so I did a Hades gender bend when we did the Greek gods, so that was pretty cool. I want to get back into making my armor. I just need to get back into it. I gotta get back into it. I need to get a body form so that I could put stuff on it and just form fitting. I need to do that. My list of cosplayers, and I was trying to find it and I could not find it. When I tell you I have a book and I can't find it. So I was sitting here trying to remember. So I had to go through the props that I bought of costumes that I have not made yet. So the props that I bought was Lady Sith. I have her prop. I have her sword, but I have not made her costume yet. I have Queen Atlanta. I have her staff. I have not made her item yet. I bought items for my Green Lantern, Jade. I have the ring. I have the material. I have the contacts. What am I waiting for? I have no idea. No idea. I want to do more Disney, not evil. I keep going to evil. I want to upgrade my Maleficent. I want to redo my wings because I learned so much. They're kind of too big. And now that I know that I can frame them to my body size, I want to redo those. And now that I have a Cricut, I'll be able to cut the material and not. Yes, evil is good, but I want to do Happy Cat. I want to do Disney. I want to do Disney princess in my arsenal. I have Mirabelle. That's the only. I want to do a Disney princess, but I want to take the white ones and make them black. I don't just want to automatically go to Tiana.
Yeah,
I don't want to do that. Ariel, because I have the hair. I can do that. I just have to find her dress from the movie, the live action movie. Haley. So that one I can do. So that's another Disney princess. I have the yellow Power Ranger in my wanting to make. And then the dress from the Marvels. That dress that she was dancing in.
Oh, cool.
I want to make that. I was like, that
Yeah.
is so, every time I see that movie, I was like, that is such a pretty dress. It's like, I want to do that for just a chill day, like not a hardcore costume day, but just a nice chill day. Azula, I've got the costumes for that, but the pieces don't fit because it came from Asia. So they don't fit my boobs because it's too small, even though I sent them my measurements. I don't understand the numbers, how they reading it, because they asked for, I changed it to inches. It has it on their website, and I changed to inches, but they're still doing it to me. They don't know what inches are. They don't know what inches are, because you try to pull up the pants don't even go half my butt. I was like, I'll just, I don't know. I need to fix my May. I actually need to fix that this week, because we've got a mini con. It's true. So it's called Traders Village, and you just pay for parking, which is $5 for parking. But they have all of these vendors, and they get good people to come there. Mostly artists, like cartoon artists, voiceover artists. I got one year they had like the people who did SpongeBob, all the SpongeBob characters, Squidward, SpongeBob, what's that other one? His friend
Patrick.
Yeah, they were there. The Ray, my Star Wars group was there. What's the guy? Ray. Damn, forgot his name. The one that the Sith guy. He was there, and I was like, "Oh my God, you're there!" And he's like, "Can I use your lightsaber?" I had the double blade, and I was spinning it. And he's like, "Oh, you're good." And he took it and he started spinning. But that was before I knew who the hell he was, because I was new to Star Wars. I didn't know who the hell this man was, and I was like, "Oh, can you show me some moves?" And I wasn't into all of this Instagram shit and I putting it on the internet, but he was showing me some moves, and I was like, okay, yeah, now I know who the hell he is. I'm like, can you come back, please? Can you please come back? But I want to. That's like you go to those cons where it's a test drive, and you see what needs to be worked on and fixed, and ready for the big cons. So I only go to that and test drive my costumes. So I need to fix my May, because I want to go to that this Saturday. And that's the Kill Bill, the Gogohan. I want to do the bride. That's it. Okay, that's what I can remember. Are you making a list, ma'am, of your?
I have a list in my head. I need to make a physical list too, because we all know what happens to stuff in my head.
Yeah, you forget.
Exactly. It disappears.
That's why I started writing them down, and then when you see stuff on TV, it's like, oh, I want to cosplay. That's why I was trying to find my book so you can truly see. Every time I see a damn TV show, I'm like, I want to do this person. I want to the movie, the what is it? The Good Witch, the School of the Good Witch, or what the hell is that?
The School of Good and Evil.
The School of Good and Evil. That character I want to cosplay. Of course, I want to cosplay the evil character.
I need to rewatch some stuff to get some more ideas. But I have a prop that I ordered. It's in there. I haven't opened it, but a prop that I ordered for a cosplay that I'm doing for Dragon Con. So I need to
open your prop. You need to check it. My thing that I'm so bad at is not opening it, and it's something that is the matter with it.
Yeah.
So
you need to open it.
need to open it and check it so that you have time to send it back and get them to fix it.
And I ordered 2 dresses that will be, they just came today. I need to open that too, to be parts of cosplays. One of them is a sunflower dress. It's a long maxi dress, long sleeves, but it's sunflowers all over. And I want to do a sunflower fairy. I want to make my own wings, but I think maybe that might be a project for, down the line. And I might just need to go ahead and shop for these wings. But I want to have wings with sunflowers on them too, and make a head dress thing. And the other dress it's a little, I don't want to say outdated, but it's a little later than I would have liked. But when the dress first came out, right after Wednesday, the first season of Wednesday, I wasn't dropping all that money for it. But now it was at least half off. So when they restocked it, so I ordered it, and it's Wednesday's prom dress. But hers was short. Hers was like a midi dress. This one is a maxi dress, and that's good because I'm extra dramatic anyway. So I'm gonna do Wednesday's prom outfit one day at Dragon Con, and the fairy, and then I have another one that I'm gonna, the prop is back there that I'm gonna do. That'll be for the Disney shoot. And I want to do a different outfit for the Wakanda United photo shoot. So I've got to figure out what I'm going to do for that. I don't know. And I'm definitely going to do my Star Trek one again, though.
Okay. Yeah, my goal is to do all of those white outfits, like I told you before, the Dora, when they did his funeral, when it was at the UN, even when they were at the waterfall. I want to, even though I don't feel semi-comfortable, I just might get like a new body suit to kind of take care of the stomach part. It might look like this body color. But yeah, that's I definitely want to get more into sewing. Now, did you see the yarn challenges on TikTok? You haven't seen any of
the yarn faces?
Yes.
I saw the yarn. Yes, I did see the yarn faces.
Okay, the yarn trend. So I'm going back and forth with myself to
try it.
Yeah, I don't know what. These are makeup artists that's doing these trends, and they are killing it. I don't want to be read the riot act on why you think you could. I don't know. I want to try it, but I know this is an all day thing.
Yeah, at least
you have to. One of the makeup artists that I like, it was 3:00 when she was done, but I started watching her like 8:30, and I'm like, when I come back and it's like, damn, okay, but half of her face was already done when I started watching her. I'm like, man, how long you been on already? Like, so I know I have to get my ass up and not procrastinate and start like early, no later than 9:00, and start doing this, because it might not take that long for me because I'm not doing the hair. They doing the yarn hair and all of that. I'm not doing that. I throw a wig on. I might do some rigging, some jigger rigging. You know. I might do some of that throw some yarn in one of my black wigs from Kimbeckle and make it look yarnish.
Yarnish.
That's about it. But other than that, no, I'm not. I want to do so bad, but I'm just so scared.
You're far more ambitious than I. Because I can barely put makeup on a face, much less a yarn face.
it looks. I've been watching them, so I don't. I have to come up with an idea. I just can't go and I don't know. I'll go to Joann's if I can find a yarn that's my skin color. Then I'll do it. I don't know. I have to see. But if I can't find anything, that's fine. There's another challenge. There was that mirror trend where they pour the water on the mirror and then hit the mirror, and then it goes from your regular face to whatever face, your makeup face, or so that's another trend that, okay, I can do that. I need to get off my ass to do that. But yeah, my thing is like you see a trend and like, oh, I want to do that. And then I procrastinate and then the trend is gone. I'm like, I don't want to do the trend anymore. But this yarn trend is, you know, when it started the yarn trend, but when we get it.
I haven't even seen any of them do it.
Oh, the one, she started it.
I haven't. The only ones I've seen have been us.
No, she started it. A couple of them have, because you know I always have to go to the comments to see, and some of the people in the comments, especially say you can just say that because they say, of course, when we get this trend, we take it and we escalate it and we go all out, and they're like, you can just credit the person that did it. Everybody's doing a good job, but we killing it. There's nothing more to say. We taking it and we're going a whole nother level. That person that did it looked okay, but you compare her to everybody that you've seen, even the guy that did it. And that's the first time I seen a guy do it with the dog one. They killed that. They killed it. I'm like, y'all are doing this, and I need to get in on it. But it's got to be a Sunday, and it's got to be early in the morning or Saturday.
Saturday, so you not even Sunday.
Yeah, it's got to be a Saturday, so I can do it, then do my videos, and then take this shit off my face and hope. Because you got to put the glue on your face.
Right. That's what I was going to say, too. Also, did you see the video of the girl trying to get it off?
Yes. Taking it off, and then they have a spray. Yeah. I'm doing my research to where, because that's what nobody says when I put the wig on. When I glue these wig on, and I'm like, okay, how do I get this shit off my head now? So I'm steadily doing this, hurting my scalp and shit, trying to pull this damn wig. It's like, okay. So and then I got like makeup wipes and trying to get the glue off and underneath and behind. So yeah. I need to find the proper way to remove glue. That's one of the things I need to find the proper way. I need to get on YouTube, find a proper way to remove glue. Y'all tell me how to put this shit on, but nobody's showing me how to take it off.
That's why I'm not a wig girly.
That's why I want to glue this wig. That's why I like the Kim Beckel wigs. I just throw them on. I ain't got to worry about all of that. So traveling. Your traveling destinations connected to legendary franchises or movies. The only one I have is Harry Potter.
Well, yeah, I want to do all the Harry Potter stuff too, but
in the UK, yeah, I want to go.
A friend of mine works for Delta. Went to some places that were Game of Thrones.
Oh my God! I can't believe I didn't even think of that. Yes, yeah. I can add that.
Yeah.
Yes.
So she showed some places in Ireland that I think they filmed, and Ireland is on my list.
Okay, yes, I need to add that to I forgot all about Game of Thrones because I immediately just went Harry Potter, all of the places for Harry Potter, and Japan. Just Japan is on my list to go, whether it's Disney, whether it's Harry Potter. I just want to go to fucking Japan. But yes, Game of Thrones. I have to add on my list. Ireland. I don't have a problem with Ireland. I like that. Hell, my last name is Murphy. Black Irish.
Right.
Hey, I'm Murphy. We're related. Hey, Murphy. You're probably related to me.
Right. And I'm a Kennedy, so I just have to stop off in Scotland as well.
But yeah, that's it. And then my goal, I'm going back and forth because I have for going to Kamapalooza last year, I got something, and it only cost me, it was like $70. And then they gave me points on top of that. It was because I was a Hilton Gold member. Mm-hmm. She gave me points, and then I got 5 days for $70. For looking at her presentation or something crazy. I was like, okay, I don't have a problem with that. I can go through all of this stuff. But the time is coming up. I thought I was going to use it when I went to MegaCon, and I wound up not using it. Now I need to use it, so I might use it going back to them so I can go to Epic, or use it to go to New York, because there's only so many locations that you can go to. I can use it in Florida, or I can use it in New York. I can use it in Vegas, but I don't need to go to Vegas. There's something opening up in Vegas. I can't remember what it was. What's opening up in Vegas? Is it the Matrix? Something is opening up in Vegas. Underground. I'm not sure if it's the Matrix. It has something to do with that. I have to look that up. Damn, I saw that on the internet, and I was like, I want to go. Let me see if I can find that, because I saved all of these locations. Maybe I didn't. Maybe I didn't save it. Oh. Let's go. No, I didn't. I just got Tokyo. I got a bunch of Tokyo stuff. No, I need to find it. But it's an underground hotel to where you sneak in. It looked so amazing. I can't remember the name of the movie. I'm so mad. But that would make me want to go to Vegas. But right now it's between Orlando and New York, because I can go to New York and watch the Harry Potter plays, but I need to do that next month because my tickets run out in June. Yeah, because when we went to Kamapalooza, it was May. So yes, I need to hurry up and go, because they're going to be running in June. They'll run out in June. It expires in June. Mm-hmm. So I need to get those. Those are my travel plans of when I want to go. If you're free, you want to go?
I can. Free ain't the issue. The issue is.
Well, you ain't got to. You just got to worry about getting there. You ain't got to worry about a place to stay because I have the place.
Well, and the tickets. So the play tickets, the show tickets. Yeah. So yeah, let's look at that. I mean, sure.
Okay. Yeah. We'll check it out. I have no problems with going by myself. It's Mother's Day. For my Mother's Day, I don't want to be bothered with y'all. That's what I want for Mother's Day. What do you want for Mother's Day? To be away from you for a day. I don't want to do that. Don't buy me nothing. That's what you can buy me, peace and quiet. Leave. go somewhere. That's what you can do. Crafting. As much as this is Easter, I'm Catholic. I don't decorate. As crazy enough as it might seem, as you know, I love decorating. I decorate for Halloween. I decorate for Christmas. I don't do any other holiday. I don't do Easter. I used to. I have bins, and I buy the bins with different colors. I have pink bins for Easter. I used to put the eggs out in the trees and the rabbits, and I don't care anymore. I don't. I mean, we used to put the eggs out in the backyard. We'll put money, jelly beans, candy, different things, different colors, so that we know, and then kind of steer the kids towards, if you put a $5 bill in a couple of the eggs, we don't want one person getting all of those eggs. So it's like,
right.
You can buy one, it's like, no, let those be this one. So we'll clump some along in the backyard, but we don't even do that anymore. I'm not arts and craft, Easter. I used to. I don't anymore. I don't see as many videos for arts and crafts for Easter as I do for
That's true.
Thanksgiving, Thanksgiving and Christmas. I've got videos popping up all on my feed on Instagram on how to do this, how to make this, But
really, the only ones I see are Halloween and Christmas. I don't even see any Thanksgiving ones, but a lot of that is because I'm in like decorating groups, Christmas decorating groups on Facebook. So, I get those videos, but I get a lot of Halloween on Instagram.
I Halloween, Thanksgiving, and Christmas.
Yeah.
All of that. I'm saying Thanksgiving. I should say fall. I get Halloween, fall, which falls to Thanksgiving because it's still the pumpkins. Because when I put the Halloween stuff out, I leave all the pumpkins out and then just put the fall stuff out. So I don't see anything else, and I'm just surprised because Easter is such a big kid thing. I'm not seeing people on my feed, and I know I have arts and craft people that I follow, but I don't see anything. I'm not understanding why it's not. I'm asking why it's not, and I have kids. Why? When I have kids in the house, why is it not out there being so popular? I mean, hell, shit, they took all the damn shows off.
Wow.
I mean, what is it? The Beagle Charlie Brown? What was the name? Yeah. The Charlie Brown show that came out.
It's not an Easter one, is there?
Yeah, it's the Easter Beagle Charlie Brown.
Oh yeah.
All of those shows are now on Apple Plus. I don't want to go to Apple Plus to watch Charlie Brown. I want it to be on television so that I can watch it, flick the channels. Like Rudolph is on. Oh, there's a Christmas Miracle on 34th Street. I just want to click on the regular TV. But
well, things have changed.
Yes, I know. They sold out. Who has Apple? Who has Apple TV? Not that many people have Apple TV.
Right.
But I don't know. Easter is very not popular. Again, the shows that I watch over and over, the 10 Commandments, King of Kings. Those are only two shows. I can't tell you anything else. There's
and those aren't very crafty.
The Easter parade, maybe that. I don't know. I don't know. Do you do anything for Easter? Do you even care? Do you even realize it's Easter?
I was somewhere, it might have been Walmart, but I was somewhere and I saw these cute rabbits, but they were too expensive. If they, had situation been different, like if I had more money at the time, or if the rabbits were cheaper or something, I was thinking I would have gotten them, but I wasn't gonna spend all that money on some rabbits. But if if the timelines had converged in a different way, they were really cute, and I would have gotten them. But no, I never rushed to like decorate for Easter. I haven't even been decorating for Halloween and Christmas like I used to. I've got to get back into that. But I have felt like I wanted to do some crafty things lately, but I haven't done anything yet.
Yeah, we gotta. I've been trying to get like an online craft, even though you're not. It helps if you're there with that person, because you need help with something, and you can come up with a problem. You can come up with a solution to that problem. But you can still do that online. And I've been trying to, and I'll get in touch with you to see if you ever want to join. But I've been trying to start up this online group so that we could just, hey, meet up once a month and just have your computer on and you work on your project and you talk. You can see what's going on and be like, okay, guys, I'm having this problem. Anybody can give me any ideas or, something, anything. But the workshops always help me. And I love going to workshops, which is how I learned how to deal with Warbler and learn different techniques, tips, and tricks. Because going to YouTube and sitting there and spending my hours, because then after I do that, then I don't want to do it anymore. I'm spending all of my time sitting there watching this. And then 3 hours later, I was like, okay, I'm done. I'm just not in the mood anymore. I'd rather be with somebody so that I could be like, hey, we're doing this. Let's get this going. So I do want to do a workshop, a virtual workshop, so people can get together and just jump in when they feel like it, just have it opened up. Be like, hey, whenever you're ready to join, come in. Yeah, you can only stay for 10, 15 minutes. That's fine. Just come on in, say hi. I don't know. It's still up in the air. But I'll let you know if I get that going. And then we're down to our TV shows. Again, my legendary TV shows that I will stop no matter what. And I find myself going back to these shows and I can't believe that they're on or that I'm actually I'm actually seeing the channels now and not just bouncing to my normal channels because I know the channels off the top of my head. So I'm just putting in, like if I want to go to HDTV, I'm just putting in the number. If I want to go to TNT or USA, I'm just putting in the number. I'm not going into the menu to look. And I've only done that for Christmas time for the Hallmark channel because I still don't know all of the Hallmarks. They've added more channels and I've added them into my queue, but I don't know the numbers memorized. So that's the only time I go through my menu.
Yeah.
But I've been doing that lately and I'm seeing these shows. I'm like, oh, MASH. I like MASH. And I just started watching MASH again. And I can't, like, I forgot how much this show was really funny. This show was really, really good. I saw the original Wonder Woman, the one with Kathy Lee Crosby. That was good. And I'm like, oh, I forgot about her. She was really the original Wonder Woman. I'm like, okay, she was corny, but it was still cute. It was still cute, and it prompted them to create the one for Linda Carter. So I was like, okay, and Ricardo Montalban was in it. I'm like, okay.
Well, back then, it might not have been as corny back then, but stuff from back then looks extra corny
now. Yeah, now. And then the Love Boat, how everybody was on a Love Boat, and when they was trying the up and coming, and they really wasn't. They were B artists, or actors, and it really wasn't A. They had some A actors and some B actors, and they blended them together. But it's like everybody started on a Love Boat.
Love Boat and Fantasy Island.
Yep, the Love Boat and Fantasy Island. I was like, okay, those are the two. Gilligan's Island was kind of funny. It was corny. Oh, my thing fell. I kind of like that one. Bionic Woman. I love that show. $6 Million Man. Even though he started first and then the Bionic Woman came on, I like the Bionic Woman better. That one was good. I find myself now watching, and my husband asked me the other day, he was like, what the hell is this? I've been watching The Big Bang Theory.
Oh, okay.
I've been watching that a lot. As that's coming on. I'm always watching Law and Order and then SVU. I'm always watching those.
You know, I forgot how good SVU is.
And that everybody was in there. You had I love the transition. I was like, okay, what season is this? What cops was in this one? Was it Anthony Hamilton? Was it Anthony Hamilton?
Anderson.
I'm saying Henderson. Anthony Anderson. Was it Ice-T? Was it Mr. Big? Was it like what cops was in it this time? Like, yeah.
The last couple of times I've traveled, the hotels did not have the Disney Channel. So that's my, my go-to. First thing I do when I get in the hotel room, I turn on the TV and look for the Disney Channel. But the last two times they did not have it. So I'm like, Lord, what am I going to do without my cartoons?
I immediately go to HGTV and just leave it there.
My backup, for some reason, my backup is it's usually like the ID channel or something. It's Forensic Files. And then when Forensic Files is gone, I look for Law and Order, SVU. And I know this last time, once I found SVU, I just leave it there. And, it's over and over, but it's always good.
Last night, I was watching the History Channel, and it was The Food That Made America. Have you ever watched those?
Mm-mm.
Girl, when I tell you I thought 7-Eleven was from New York, that shit was made it was built in Texas. I didn't know that. I swear I would fight tooth and nail. I would die on the hill and I would lose. I would have lost that bet saying that 7-Eleven is from New York, because when I see the 7-Elevens open up down here, I was like, oh, y'all got 7-Eleven? Okay, so y'all got some New York in you. No. It started here in Dallas. And it was an ice place. It was just an ice place who somebody came up to them one day and was like, oh, I forgot to go and get some soda. Can I buy that soda from you? And what about watermelon? Do you have that? And the guy was like, I got cold watermelon in the back. So he gave him watermelon and some soda and realized, oh, I can do a one-stop shop. Then he went somewhere else and saw a gas station. It was like, oh, I can add the gas station to this place too. You know what I'm saying? It was like, it was crazy how I didn't realize all of this stuff.
Yeah.
It's me. I love watching those shows. And then another one, The Machines That Built America. And it scares me sometimes to see, like, when they make these bridges and then these bridges freaking collapse and kill so many people. Mm-hmm. Like how they was trying to build the Panama Canal. Watching that movie, and that killed so many people. And then it went through so many project managers' hands. And then the last project manager was one that was doing the best. He wound up leaving, and then it went to somebody else who put the two teams on opposite sides. Oh, you guys are the Army. The Army, he was telling them, these guys from the plain clothes guys are saying you are horrible. Y'all don't know anything. And then he's telling the plain clothes guys, the Army, saying that you guys suck because you don't have the discipline. So he put them against each other to see who can create their side faster. It's like, what the hell?
Right.
I'm like, I'm surprised the the canal is built.
Like, this is not the time to be trying to one up the other team.
I was like, it's just learning so much, and it's like they only tell you a little bit in school. They don't go into the depth of what happened and how it came about, which is why I love the History Channel, and they need to start showing that in school so people can see that. They really do. And then my black shows, the Good Times, 227, the Jeffersons. My black shows.
Classics. Sanford and Son.
Yes. Sanford and Son. Girlfriends. Living Single. It's another one.
Absolutely.
Regine is my favorite. Her wigs. I was like, okay, yeah, Regine, I can never be you. Even though I got all them wigs, I was like, okay, I think I'm Regine. Yeah. But yeah, those shows are the classics. The Wire.
I never watched The Wire.
I never watched The Wire, but there was certain scenes that, because my husband would always talk about Omar, and he would whistle a hunting amago. He would whistle that, but he would steal from. He was like, he'll rob the drug dealers and give it to the poor. So he'll rob the drug houses.
The Robin Hood.
Yeah, basically what he was. And they wound up killing him, but it was so funny because you would just see him walking, whistling a hunting amago, and that's the only thing I remember about Omar. Was like, okay, so what? That's the only thing I tell you about The Wire. That's it. And people are like, oh yeah, Omar is great. So people think like, oh yeah, I could get into the conversation because that's the only thing I know. The Sopranos, I really didn't get into, not like how it was. I figured I could since I like The Godfather, but no, I couldn't really. I saw some episodes. I think I saw season 1, and then after that, I just fell off.
Not my kind of thing.
I didn't do anything more. Any shows that stop you in your tracks?
Not really. Like I said, Disney Channel is where my TV is always parked.
Well,
I don't really visit classic stuff.
Like the ones that you can remember, the old school ones.
Yeah, I don't really have a desire to rewatch them though, If I see that if I'm flipping around and I see that they're on, I might be like, oh, okay, there's whatever, but I'm not gonna stop. I'm gonna go see what's on the Disney Channel.
No, because the Disney Channel is always there, and I'm like, this is on right now. So that's why I was like, when I see MASH, I'm like, do I remember that episode? And it's like how it is for, like, is it New Year's Eve? New Year's Eve and then New Year's Day, how they just do the Twilight Zone. And I just watch the Twilight Zone. And I try and see, which episode haven't I seen? And every year when they do that, I do catch one that, okay, here I am thinking I've seen them all, but no, there's tons of them that I haven't seen yet, and I'm shocked, shocking myself. But ma'am, I want to come to Atlanta. I just don't know when.
Yes, you need to.
I don't know when. When is the next con? I need to. I'm not
Ugh.
going to make it to Dragon Con. I'm not going to make it to Dragon Con. I want to do. I know BlerdCon passed already.
Momo, Memorial Day weekend.
See, that's the same as this, which I'm not going to DreamCon here. But that might also, there's Fan Expo in Dallas. I don't know.
But those are the big ones for Atlanta, MomoCon and DragonCon. I'm volunteering Ranger Stop. Of course, that's mostly Power Ranger stuff. And you don't have your Yellow Ranger together yet.
No, but that again, because I'm Mrs. Procrastination, I could get myself together. President of the Procrastination Club. I could get myself together. I could get myself together and push it through to see. Okay, well, man behind the chair, please make your appearance. Pay no attention to the man behind the chair.
Yes, ma'am. How can I help you?
As I have to go off and do a treatment, I wanted to thank you for being there for me and my counterpart.
I'm here to help.
You're always a blessing. We enjoy you. We enjoy you so much.
I don't know about always.
No, he is. He is. He is.
Most of the time, perhaps.
Teresa. Okay. I'm gonna see you sooner than later.
Probably true.
Remember this?
Our paths will cross.
Are you going to MomoCon?
Yes, I will most likely be working press again.
Oh, excuse me. Okay.
So it'll be a working weekend.
And press for DragonCon too, or just?
I believe so. We're actually trying to get other things going for DragonCon, but that's still up in the air.
What kind of things?
A panel.
Oh, okay.
Definitely trying to get a panel, so we'll see how that plays out. I know it's kind of encroaching upon the 11th hour to like register for one, but either participate in one or get one of our own. So we'll see how that plays out.
If I don't, I need to find out when the next D23, because D23 is in Japan. I need to find out when they have those. I think it's not every year.
They normally do them every other year, and they're somewhere between August and October. The earliest I've seen them is August. The latest is October.
I will be joining. If D23 is, which is, if it's going to be this year, then it's not going to be next year. I'm going to make an effort to buy my tickets for DragonCon for 2026.
Sweet.
And then Teresa, we could do a group cosplay. Something. We can come up with something. We'll come up with something. But as soon as they go on sale, once I get my tickets, then I will confirm. I have to get my tickets and book my hotel, and then I'll stress about what costumes to bring to DragonCon. But I want to thank you, man behind the chair, and Moana Nui for allowing us to have our opinionated crazy selves from the 616. I was going to say something, but I'm not going to say it. It was going to be a smart ass remark, but I'm not going to say that.
Oh gosh, you might as well say it now. Show's almost over.
Yeah, but I'm not going to say it. I'm going to keep it to myself. I might use it another time. But thank you guys. Thank you for joining. Appreciate you, and we will see you. What is this, April? We'll see you in May. We'll see you in May, and hopefully, I will have some pictures from Epic. No, it'll be before. Damn it! So that will be June. Because Epic don't open up until the 22nd. Epic doesn't open up until the 22nd.
Got my hopes up.
I'm sorry.
I'm gonna cry in the car.
Oh, I'll be sending you videos, honey. I'm sending you videos for sure. I'll be sending you videos. But I will definitely that's what I was telling you, Teresa. For Mother's Day. I'm not sure where I was going, whether it was Epic, whether it was Orlando or New York.
Oh, yeah. So you got to keep me posted on that.
Yes, I will. As soon as I make a final decision on what day to go, because the 22nd is after Mother's Day, and I don't want to be here Mother's Day. So it might be New York. I might go to New York and then have to do Epic at another time. But I really wanted to be there. I don't know. I'll let you know. Thank you, everybody, for joining us and listen to our crazy thoughts on what we do on a daily basis. And we will see you next month.
Yay.
Oh, wait. What's the... What's the Sailor Moon thing? I was trying to do Sailor Moon.
I don't know Sailor Moon.
How do you not know Sailor Moon?
I don't. I just...
The English version is, in the name of the moon, I will punish you.
I didn't know
and
that.
She does the peace symbol, like, yeah.
If it ain't Sparkle Cadet, I have no idea.
Oh my gosh. I forgot what she says in Japanese because it's been a while since I've seen the Japanese version.
Yeah. Sailor Moon, Sailor Mars, Sailor Venus.
We love Sailor Mars. She's my favorite.
Is that the blue one?
Mars? No, Mars is red.
Okay. So who was the purple?
Purple? I don't know if anybody wore purple.
Was it blue or purple? Yeah.
Neptune,
I did this photo shoot.
Venus, Mars. You know, don't get me thinking about all the scouts and what colors they wore. All I remember is Sailor Mars were red because she was my favorite. and she was one of the few who wasn't blonde. Because
the black, yes, she had black short
black hair. No, the short hair is Venus.
Okay,
short black hair is Venus.
Saturn is purple.
Okay, well, there you go.
Okay, but she didn't have blonde hair either.
No.
Yeah.
Dark.
Brown, I think it was brown hair.
It looks kind of purple.
Purple, okay. Yeah.
Black to purple.
Yeah.
I just Googled it because I have no idea.
And I have the purple wig because I had the costume, so I should have known that. I had the little purple bob. It was a purple bob.
Shame.
Why didn't I think of that before?
All right. Y'all ready to get out of here?
Yeah.
Good night, everybody.
Good night, everybody.
So many stories left to tell, even if we have to ourselves. Can't keep history on the shelf. If they won't tell it, we will.
If this the land of the free, it was a freedom then, when they annexed Hawaii and called it Cedar Lands, without any type of payment and no signing off. Called themselves the Republic in 1894. 1.2 million acres overtaken from the native Hawaiians. When they resisted, the West retaliated in violence and erasure. The Hawaiian language is banned as part of colonialism's plan to expand, yeah.
Stuck between a rock and a hard place. Multiple bombings of Kaho'olawe. As a part of their ongoing war with Asia, used it as a place for target practice. No consent or compensation. Colonizers call for annexation. No work out for all the locals. School will never let you know. So many stories left to tell, even if we have to ourselves. Can't keep history on the shelf. If we won't tell it, we will. Too many stories left to tell, even if we have to ourselves. Can't keep history on the shelf. If we won't tell it, we will. We will.
So if we put Hawaii into perspective, well, Black and Asian history is interconnected. Considering the fight with the Pacific, then of course versus Asia, they was treated as a middleman for war, but didn't let the Western colorism run its course. Cause dark skin was a sign of dignity to core. The land was taken in the name of capitalism, when prior to it was an actual kingdom. Clap back at the system.
Stuck between a rock and a hard place. Multiple bombings of Kaho'olawe. As a part of their ongoing war with Asia, used it as a place for target practice. No consent or compensation. Colonizers call for annexation. No work out for all the locals. School will never let you know. So many stories left to tell, even if we have to ourselves. Can't keep history on the shelf. If we won't tell it, we will. Too many stories left to tell, even if we have to ourselves. Can't keep history on the shelf. If we won't tell it, we will. So many stories left to tell, even if we have to ourselves. Can't keep history on the shelf. If we won't tell it, we will. Too many stories left to tell, even if we have to ourselves. Can't keep history on the shelf. If we won't tell it, we will.